talk show, so you film one in your bedroom and you call it Up Late Live.
Hello to you, wherever and whenever you are in the world. Welcome to Up Late Live, a talk show that I film right here in my bedroom. I am your host, Shane Adamczak, and joining me today on the show from 94.5's Breakfast Show, it's Kymba. Woo! Also playing us out at the end of the show is Michael deGrussa.
Yeah!
And with me as always, via satellite, my ex-housemate, Lea Rondot.
Yeah!
Dear Taika Waititi, please respond to my letters or I will stick a fork in my eye, so help me God. Amen.
My first guest is the radio announcer on The Breakfast Show on Mix 94.5 here in Perth. Please make her welcome to the desk, Kymba Cahill. Fresh from the studios of Perth's 94.5, Kymba, welcome to Up Late Live. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much. It's dark.
It's an odd thing to ask people to do, but so far everybody's had a good time, and hopefully you will as well.
I'm keen. It's a great excuse to see you.
So my question to you is, 10 years of radio, you've met some amazing artists, musicians, actors. Is there anyone that you were like legitimately nervous about meeting, and did they live up to your expectations? Because they always say don't meet your heroes.
Yeah, that's true. I wouldn't say that they were a hero, but I was a bit nervous about meeting Tom Cruise.
Fair enough.
I mean, he's a big deal.
Yeah.
He's probably one of the most recognised actors around the world. So that was probably significant. And I was nervous too because they told me that the publicist told me that I might get 90 seconds with him.
Wow.
So my co-host Matt...
Make it count.
Yeah. My co-host Matt and I were standing there and they told us it was a bit of a dressy event. And it was red carpet in the streets of Sydney. And I went in like a full proper gown.
Ooh.
But I turned up and everybody else on the street was wearing just like shorts and t-shirts and stuff that came from work in. So I looked ridiculous.
You looked crazy.
But Tom Cruise told me that I looked nice and my dress was nice.
Is he as short as people say?
You know what is frustrating is that it's the only thing I don't remember about him.
Huh.
And everybody has asked it. And I knew that everyone would ask it. And his presence was so big that it took over the space and I just didn't even realise how short he was. I mean, he was shorter than me and I took my shoes off, so I don't know.
That was very polite of you.
Well...
one thing I love that you do on the show, when I listen to your show, is that you guys you'll put, there's advertising in the show, it's a commercial radio station, but sometimes you do them. What I love is when you do the commercials that are made to sound like you're just having a conversation. So you're like, oh, that was Chumbawamba with Tub Thumping. I love that song. You know what else I love? Crest of Blinds.
Yeah, okay.
And then you'll go into the round. So what I want to give Issue a challenge, this shameless plug challenge. I'm going to give you this, and just at any point in the interview, I want you just to try seamlessly just plug whatever I've written on that card. Just make it seem like it's all part of the natural conversation that we're having here.
Yeah, cool. I will try to remember that.
Yeah. So, Up Late Live, this is season 2. I haven't done the show for a while. I'm a little bit rusty on my interviews. You've interviewed like thousands of people by this point. Give me some pointers. What can I do better? I need to be good. I want to get those hard-hitting questions in there.
I think you've got to do your research. You need to know... No. You need to know a thing or two about the person before they arrive.
Yeah.
Do your research. Take some risks. Ask risky questions because... Have
you ever killed a man?
A man?
Yeah.
No.
Huh. Okay. Any other tips?
No, I think be bold and always be friendly. You've got to get them on side. Sometimes some people take a bit of warming up, so you might have to give them a compliment or two about what they do, like great job on the ball kicking or
on the jump. You jump so high.
Sometimes you have to lie. Like, if you saw their movie and it sucked, you might have to go, great film, we really enjoyed it. Give
me an example of a movie you saw that sucked and then you had to interview the person.
I'm thinking of this film Mental that was horrible, but that was a long time ago. There has been plenty. I'm used to lying about it.
Okay, that's good. Are you having a good time?
I'm having a great time.
So now I don't know if I can trust you anymore.
You can trust me. I'm honest with you because,
good.
Because I know you and I respect you, and so I don't have to fake it.
Yeah. Cool. Do you feel like your musical tastes have changed over 10 years of radio?
I mean, I really liked Ed Sheeran's gig, even though I don't like his music.
He's very
that much.
impressive live. He's really
he's
good.
really good live.
Yeah.
As are you.
Well, you know, I had my moments, and I am also a ginger.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's because the thing is, I mean, Up Late Live too. I mean, it's on YouTube. There's new episodes, isn't there? Like, you've got new episodes. In fact, I think they come out on Fridays.
Every Friday, yeah.
Yeah, every Friday.
Did you just do the shameless plug?
I did the shameless plug.
Kymba, ladies and gentlemen. Amazing. One thing we've joked about for years is the funny names that radio shows have.
Yeah.
So before we get in bed and do some questions from the audience, I would like to play a game called Radio Show Name Simulator. I'm going to get you to roll 3 D6s, right?
Yep.
Each one of them is going to correspond with just a random name that I've put in the list, and that we're going to form a new radio show from that. So roll those 3 dice.
I'm well up for it.
Yeah.
Great collection of die.
Thank you very much. Many years of touring. Okay, so we have a 2,
A 6.
a 6, and a 1. So 2, your name is... You're listening to Banjo, Fat Steve, and Fisto.
Which one of us is Fisto? This guy here?
Yeah, I think so. I'm probably Fat Steve.
I'd rather... Well, actually...
You want to be Fat Steve? I feel like it's an ironic nickname.
Okay, I feel like I would rather be Fisto because I'm worried now that if either of you are...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're Fisto, I'm Fat Steve, and that must be Banjo then. Thanks for watching. Hey, roll the dice one more time. Let's figure out how we're going to end this segment. You rolled a 5. Kymba, it's time to look at an embarrassing baby photo of you.
Oh, that fat head. Just the gift that keeps on giving.
Kymba, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to you, wherever and whenever you are in the world, to Up Late Live. I'm in bed with Kymba. If you want to send in some questions for my guests, send them to these links on the screen right now. Ready to answer some very rapid-fire questions, very ingenious questions from the people out there in internet land?
I'll try.
These questions just get weirder and weirder every week, so we'll see how we go. Kymba, are you ready to go? Here we go. Rowena asks, what sage piece of advice would you give your younger self?
Don't eat it.
Carl Lyons asks, why didn't the hobbits just take the eagles to Mount Doom?
Because they haven't got hands? I don't know anything about hobbits.
For hands, yeah, sure enough. Esther Longhurst asks, what is something you are really good at that you can't put on your resume? Good question.
Ooh. Why did I think something dirty then? That's inappropriate.
You can't put that on a resume?
No, the truth.
Interesting. Desiree asks, how many live chickens can fit into a Toyota Echo?
Oh, I had a Toyota Echo. They're amazing. How
many chickens do you reckon you get in there?
I reckon you could get, 40.
Ooh. Alright, well, we'll test that. We're going to cut to that footage. No, we won't. Dylan Warren asks, if the second coming of Jesus actually happened and it was in your backyard, what would be the first thing you would say to him?
You took your time.
Fair enough. Ala France asks, what's the last animal you pet that wasn't a dog or a cat?
A snake.
Ooh, okay. Craig asks, would you rather be in an arranged marriage but live a normal life, or be kidnapped by your favourite person forever?
Oh, I'd rather be kidnapped by him.
Who would be your favourite person?
My boyfriend.
Cheesy. But and finally, Triz asks, if you could become any animal, what would you choose and why?
If I could be any animal... you know what? I'm going to be the animal that people have told me that I am.
Which is?
A friend of mine said that I am... If I was an animal, I'd be a dolphin with a chainsaw.
Heck yeah! And with that, we say thank you so much to Kymba for being here in bed on Up Late Live. We'll be right back after this. Kymba!
Thanks for not treating me like another number.
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Up Late Live. A big thanks to my guest Kymba, a big thanks to Lea Rondot, and a big thanks to you guys for checking it out. To take us home on this episode, Mr. Michael deGrussa from Falcon deGrussa Band. He's been in every band you've ever heard of. Give it up, Mike deGrussa!
Sitting down. Please tell me why can't I get Buffalo pills anymore? The only place that still has them is the Willagee General Store. And that bubblegum isn't on straight, and he doesn't have a hole in his hat, 'cause it's melted too much and there's not enough stick to hold. It's too top heavy. was the scribbler taken off our shelves. In that icy pole, taught us how to love each other and ourselves. And they suddenly disappeared, never to return again. And I miss them so, cause the gift was a chocolate ball. Free chocolate ball! The man and his evil ice cream plan is destroying all the good ice creams and hoarding them into his house so he can eat them all by himself. He's the man and his evil ice cream. You kids think you're so great? Well, you never defeat my robot army. The man and his evil ice cream robot plan. The man and his evil ice cream robot plan. Let's dance. And please tell me why there's no more twisters in this crazy town. They had a round stick. What a revolution, so the man took him down. Because a round stick was too much, and he released the robot army, and the rebel ice cream was assassinated by the man. It has begun! The man and his evil ice cream robot plan is destroying all the good ice creams and hoarding them into his house so he can eat them all by himself. He's the man and his evil ice cream. Cream, 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 cream.
Yeah, boy! Yeah, boy! Yeah!
A big thank you to you right there for watching this video. Thanks for tuning in to Up Late Live. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to help support the show, you guys know how this works. It's YouTube. Please like, subscribe, and share the video all around the internet. Make sure as many people watch this as possible so we can keep putting it out there for free for you guys on the web. Thanks for tuning in. My name's Shane. I'll see you next time, wherever and whenever you are in the world.